Hello, this is Will from GeneralWallStreet.com. I'm here to show an example of how a stock's volume can tell the story about the stock. So here we have a small cap, a $2 stock that I know nothing about. All I know is in this day here, it had a massive amount of volume and a very bullish green bar. If I look back, maybe there's some setup here. Maybe it's been testing above. It wants it to go above this 220 area or so. But would you really have been alerted to the stock? Sure, if you look here, it's a pullback into a rising EMA. But honestly, there would probably be nothing that would even put this on your radar unless you're actively looking for it. But with a bullish bar like this, heavy volume like this, maybe it gets on your radar. So what we want to do is just put this on our watch list. There's no immediate action, but it's just saying, hey, take notice. So let's fast forward to the next day. Okay, wow. So now, really crazy big bar, even bigger than the one before, with almost 5 times the volume. So now you know that this is definitely in play. Somebody somewhere really wants this stock for whatever reason. So, I mean, there's still no setup here. You can't just buy this green bar and hope for the best. You need to find some setup, some pattern to help you get into the stock. So you just keep it on your radar and just see what the story unfolds. Next day, okay, volume is still pretty high than normal, but price action is just an inside day. Pretty normal, right? Whoever had this stock since back here or even here, they're going to want to take profits. So we want to see how much stock they sell, how much people actually buy it up, and you just want to see if the price can hold, or you want to see a price pattern. Next day, kind of the same story. Another inside day, still low volume. So people are still selling, people are still buying, so that means the price kind of hangs around this area. But again, still no setup. Next day. Okay, volume picked up a little. Price is a bit lower than it was yesterday, but still within this range. But again, no setup. But hey, it could potentially look like a flag at some point, right? I mean, if it breaks above this red candle the next day, above 255, could that be a flag entry? Maybe, who knows? But you just want to keep it on radar and have a plan in case it does. Next day, okay. Now we have multiple bars, and it looks like it's kind of even channeling down a little, right? So now you definitely have some kind of flag or some kind of pattern here. And coincidentally, it kind of right at the EMAs, and it bounced up and closed near the high. So you definitely can have a plan now. And you want to look above 253, you might want to get in. It doesn't mean, hey, buy it here, but you just want to get ready in case something happens. We'll see you next day. Okay, so not much volume, very low volume here. It depends. You may or may not have been triggered to get in. If you did, great. If not, it doesn't matter either because it's still pretty much around that area. And plus, there's no volume. You need commitment. You need volume commitment in order for the move to be real. Next day. Okay, wow. Volume pretty much doubled, and it's way above these price levels now. So this would be considered kind of like a day one breakout. This does not have enough volume to ignite this move, but this does because of how bullish this bar is. Yeah, this one and this one also had bullish bars, but was there really a pattern here? You could make an argument that the pattern was his bull flag, but remember, you weren't even alerted to the stock then, so you kind of gotta pick and choose your battles. So if this stock is strong, if this volume is real, if people still want this stock, then what should happen? Well, you would expect something like this to happen again, right? Maybe it can go up some more and start flagging. and gives people more opportunity to get in. Otherwise, you're going to see something where it goes up, and then immediately gets rejected and goes down. Then you know it's a weak stock and it's not ready. So next day, what happens? Okay. It did close higher. This red candle means that it gapped up but was unable to hold. It gapped up but then closed lower than where it gapped. So, but they're still not rejecting these prices, not yet, and the volume is still good. Okay. So even though the volume is low, this is a very bullish candle. So you just want to keep watching this because it tells the story, right? Low volume, pulling back, same within this area. Similar to here, right? People aren't really rejecting prices. It's not tanking down. It's still hanging around. Same thing, hanging around. Like almost no volume done, barely any. How much volume is it? 200K, 160K, nothing. So next day, kind of the same, not much. Starting to get the average volume, and then it just goes on from there. Okay, the whole point is volume tells a really big story. The way the stock moves tells a really big story. Each bar coinciding with his volume tells a story. Consolidation here tells a story. A move away from consolidation area on bigger volume tells a story. Follow through days tells a story. So you just need to pay attention to all these little intricacies of how a stock trades in order to be better prepared for the next move. So another thing, really bullish bar, pretty decent amount of volume, average volume. So can this keep going? Who knows? It's gone up pretty much the entire month of December, end of the December and into the new year. So it might be overextended, might not be, but the whole thing is volume tells the story. Thanks for watching.